I created a community for ticket resellers. Hi, I'm AP The Plug, a successful ticket reseller. I've helped several people start their own online ticket business. Now I'm offering you access to our exclusive membership program, complete with resources, tools, and coaching to help you succeed. With our program, you can earn extra income, enjoy a flexible schedule, and follow proven strategies to succeed. Don't wait. Click the link below to get started today and transform your financial.
So I wanted to talk to you about this, man. Did you hear about this $100 million lawsuit that Diddy lost to a man? An SA lawsuit. Now, the guy, I guess, pretty much claimed that back in 1997, right, that Diddy D-word him and S-ate him, gave him some, chemical substances, and had his way with the guy back in 1997. Not that it's a funny thing, but
it's crazy.
It's just wild. Supposedly it went down at a party in Detroit, and yeah, right now it's a default. A default, I mean, I guess he didn't. If it's a default, it means you didn't show up, and the court just, awarded, the victor of the lawsuit because you didn't contest it or fight it or show up. So $100 million. I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna give you my spin on this.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was kind of looking at it because you look at the scenario. Dude is in jail, if I'm not mistaken, and it's $100-something million, and you just like, yo, this is outrageous. But then you start looking deeper, and there's actual records of Diddy visiting dude in jail and trying to dismiss the case, and there's a lot of smoke to this wild ass fire, and this kind of confirms some of the suspicions that we've all kind of said about Diddy. Is he's a wild freak motherfucker, point blank, period. Wild freak mother effer. And for him to have to cough up $100 million to somebody who, if I'm not mistaken, is currently behind bars. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude just got a nice little come up. I'm not saying he ain't deserve it. If he got drugged and taken advantage of by a man against his will 30-something years ago, then he deserves every penny. So, man, oh man, it's just crazy. And just another crazy story that we got on Diddy, and just further and further just throw smoke on that fire, man.
Yeah, and it's like, October 1st, the first payment is due at $10 million. $10 million per month.
Ugh.
Like, dang, how much money did Diddy have? I know that. Goddamn.
Lord.
You know what I mean? He had to pay Cassie like 30. We think it's 30. It could have been more because it was undisclosed amount. She was going after him for 30, so maybe he paid her more.
Right.
He lost a lot. He's selling this Beverly Hills mansion, I think, for a large amount. But I'm starting to look at this like is the perfect storm. It's looking like a shakedown on this dude. And I'm not saying he didn't do some of the stuff. Some of the stuff is probably true, but it's like, why did it all just shit hit the fan all at once?
Yeah.
It's like everything is coming out.
Right.
Like, what happened? It was just like, all right, it's your time. Push the button. Or did you, agitate somebody? Because remember, Diddy, the Democrats had him in their back pocket. Remember, he was doing the push the vote thing and all that. He was the guy that was out there. That was the one that was like, rock the vote, vote or die. Like all this shit he was saying, and then he comes out after this liquor company, and it seems that might not be the case, but I think it is. As soon as he tried to flex that power and say, all right, I'm coming after y'all. Because as long as you're doing some bullshit, they don't care. Buying yachts, even the vote thing. But when you want to go after a big multinational corporation, multi-million-dollar corporation, I don't know who they knew. I don't know what type of power they had. I don't know who they was connected with. But it's something in that, in my opinion, and probably a little more added on to that I think started this avalanche on Diddy, man. Do you buy into it? Because we still waiting.
Yeah.
Like how long? I mean, they raided this guy's house. It's been months now. Everybody said an indictment was coming. A couple weeks ago, they said they were still probing. Like, are they just trying to find some dirt on him, or do they have something on him? I don't know. It's weird, man.
I feel like the dirty little secrets that he's always been safe with, because there was a moment in time outside of before this time last year. I think it was about that time. He walked around this motherfucker safe as can be. Diddy was chilling. Diddy couldn't stay off the internet. You couldn't stop seeing Diddy. He had the Love album, all this stuff, and everything that he's being convicted of, none of it's recent. It's all years and years and years ago.
97, dog.
So people knew all the stuff that was going on, and for some reason they just kept it quiet. And maybe it's the liquor, maybe it's not. I can't put my finger on the exact reason why. But I can sit back and the more and more things come out, confirm that somebody had some kind of stuff on Diddy. There was some sort of disagreement where now stuff is starting to get leaked and, and dropped to where they're trying to destroy this man's name, destroy his character. You see he's selling his home, like you said, in LA for $64 million. That seems like a lot when you look at it, but that's not even covering this $100 million.
Right.
Damn. Will he ever be in jail? I don't know, but it does look like if he's not in jail, he will be broke. That somebody is trying to make a point. Right before that, we started hearing billionaire status with Diddy. He's talking about buying the Panthers and all this shit. And all like it was just great just a week ago. And now all of a sudden it looks like they're trying to drain him dry. Pause. And they're gonna it don't look good for Diddy, bro. Don't look good.
man. Yeah, nah, that's the truth, man. That's yeah. And I think like we keep seeing this happen over and over, and a lot of people will say, well, oh, no, he's a creep and this, that, and he deserved it. It was just his time. But this happens to somebody else, and then somebody else, and then somebody else, and then it's like, all right, now it's a damn pattern.
Yeah.
So I will wait to see with this whole situation, man, but something reeks of a shakedown. Like, who's he trying to do behind the scenes? Because it came out with the Bill Cosby thing, and even him, you know, he had a lot of allegations against him. But remember, his image was squeaky clean.
Yep.
Next thing you know, they muddied the shit out of him in the media.
Never was the same.
He's a monster. He's drugging people. He's doing this to people and all that. And he can't even escape that now. It's been, like 5 to 10 years, and he can't escape that moniker now. Like, they're trying to, like, pretty much bury him, literally and figuratively. So I see the same thing. You know, the media, man, is very powerful. And what you see, even with this whole election thing, is that most of them are in cahoots.
Yep.
And if they all run the same type of story, you know, you could look like a monster 5 minutes from now and be innocent as a mug.
It's crazy. Coincidentally enough, when you brought up Vote or Die, I was looking at pictures earlier of Diddy, and I forgot who he was alongside. But on the other, it was one side, it was Donald Trump.
Whoa.
On the other side, it was Al Sharpton.
Whoa.
Now, if you remember, Al Sharpton was just with the Central Park Five on stage talking about how bad Trump was to the Central Park Five. But if you really do your research, Al Sharpton and Donald Trump are damn near best friends. It's like you said, cahoots. You damn right they're in cahoots.
And, you know, you hear little Donald Trump, you know, his little speeches here and there. He talks about fake news. Fake news media, the fake news media. So it's something going on.
Yep.
You know, you really can't trust the media like that. I'm sorry.
At all.
That's why it's great that I think now that YouTube now is bigger than cable TV, because there's platforms that you can tune into, you know, and you let them prove themselves to you. Don't just jump to any platform and believe what they say. But if they got a consistent track record of giving you that real time after time, situation after situation, gravitate to that news platform, watch that news platform, and let them be your source. Forget the mainstream media.
Right.
Because you already know what they're going to feed you. If somebody pays them to go a certain way, if they're liberal or right, left, whatever that shit means, they're going to ride with that particular candidate or ride with that particular story. So that's the scary part about the whole situation, man.
Exactly.
Yep.
Very real.
Yep. NBA YoungBoy, man, he was sentenced to 27 months in prison, 5 years of probation after taking a plea deal in a Louisiana federal court that got moved to Utah. Yo, it seemed like this dude, man, is invincible. Because 1 minute he's running from the feds, he's getting locked up, drugging, doing all this. They say he's going to get 15, 20 years, and you only got to do, what, 2 years and some change, and then 5 years of probation. I think that's a slap on the wrist. What you think?
Bro, first off, I didn't know he was even sentenced. When you said 27, I swore he was going to say years.